One Punch can't be made.
One Punch Man as a game would be garbage.
How do you even make a One Punch Man?
What's the
game?
point of making a
How do you make a One Punch Man
kill
game?
anyone?
Dude,
how could
One
Saitama
Punch Man
even
shouldn't
be
even be playable as a game.
How do you even make a
One Punch Man
into a game?
All right, enough. I'm ending this now. All right, this is done. All right, you ready, folks? You ready? Here it is. Here's a video about how you can make a One Punch Man game fun and viable, even with Saitama being playable. Whew, all right. So first, if you aren't aware of what One Punch Man is, come out of your cave. One Punch Man is a series about a guy that trains his body so hard that he breaks his limiter and is effectively the strongest being in, well, I mean the universe up until this point. The whole point of the series is to have a character that is just brutally overpowered, basically one-shots all of his enemies. Now, you think, wow, how can you make a series out of that? How can you make that interesting or fun? How would that even be fun to watch? Oh, I heard that plenty of times, from plenty of friends when I suggested that they watch One Punch Man. He can beat everyone at one punch? Why would I want to watch that? That sounds boring. Wow, that sounds dumb. But let Bill Burr explain to you what One Punch Man is.
And he's got this one punch, and he just fucking can punch so hard that no matter how fucking badass the monster is, he gives him one. Somebody said they should have called the show the Right There, Fred. He gives him the fucking BAM in the fucking in the face. As Eddie Murphy says, in the face! It's a lot of levels to it. Or you can just get fucking high and watch this bald-headed dude fucking punch half a crab in the head and watch it explode. I enjoyed it.
Thanks, Bill. So, the challenges of a series about a guy who can insta-kill all of his enemies are the same challenges that you'd have in making a game where that same person can do the same thing. People generally love the One Punch Man manga and anime series, even the webcomic, but to love that, you've basically answered the question that you guys keep posing, so it's completely ridiculous that one punch is impossible keeps getting play in this community. But HG, Superman games suck, and Superman has the same issues as One Punch Man does. Its main character is too strong to make a fun game about. But Fabian, Superman is even more iconic than Saitama, and they couldn't get him to work in a game, so why would Saitama work? I'll tell you why. A One Punch Man game would work just like the anime and manga work. You don't make the game 100% about Saitama, and you give shine to his fellow heroes. What's the best thing about One Punch Man besides Saitama?
Tsubaki's kids?
No, the other heroes. Tatsumaki, Metal Bat, Genos, King, Pig God, Zombie Man, who literally deserves another game himself. So what's the issue? Let's say we get One Punch Musou or One Punch Warriors. You have a story where other heroes take on tons of enemies. It could even be an original story. You play as Genos and rain down machine gun blows on your enemies in large crowds. You take on a crazy powerful enemy, and you build a certain level of meter or something, and you can switch to Saitama to start defeating the enemy by blowing away large chunks of his health. You could even give the player bonus points for finishing the battle as Saitama, or have some sort of cool finisher that blows the enemy away into a pile of guts and mush. This isn't that crazy. We've all watched the show. We know that there are some enemies that can take a few of Saitama's punches, and for you webcomic readers, we know of one in particular that can take his serious punches. So why not have Saitama himself be playable for certain missions in free play? Have him punch through entire crowds of monsters and carve his way to the boss area, and then take down the boss. Can you imagine using Saitama and wiping out entire swaths of enemies as he basically toys with everyone before getting serious on a boss like Boros? That isn't even the end of where they could take it. Exploring the powers of other characters like Tatsumaki, who can create tornadoes out of Psi energy and wipe enemies away, or Metal Bat, who can run into a large unit of enemies and knock large groups of them out. The possibilities in a One Punch Man Warrior style game are easy to see. So is a One Punch Man game impossible? No. People cling to this idea that it wouldn't be fun because Saitama is too strong. But this isn't Saitama being put in the Last of Us engine. Saitama isn't going to be punching clickers in real situations. I mean, Guts can basically cut any demon he comes across in half with one slash. Does he do that in the Berserk game? No. They scale the characters within reason for the games, and then in certain battles or scenes, they scale them up to give them epic moments that are true to their strength in the source material. A One Punch game is possible, and I'm not a fan of the Musou games, but I'd definitely pick one up if it had Saitama and the crew on the cover, especially if King was playable, with his dominating force of power. It'd be a super fun game to play. If you agree that this would be the way to go when making a One Punch game, like the video. If you still think it'd be impossible, then you aren't even hearing this because you didn't watch the video at all. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. In fact, we already have a playlist full of videos like this for other series like My Hero Academia and Black Clover. So check that out. That's all for now, guys. HG for ShonenGameZ. Signing out!